Hi, my name is Tommy, and one thing about me, I'm a whore for Disney Channel dramatic shows. Now, what's a dramatic Disney Channel show? Well, I'll tell you, Girl Meets World. I was walking on the treadmill today, and I just got the thought, damn, Girl Meets World was seriously unserious. It was so serious that it was unserious, and I'm just going to talk about it. I'm going to yap about the mess that it was. I'm going to yap about what it did for me, and we're just going to get into it. So, number one, I just want to come bursting out with this. Let's say you are 15, 16, and a 19 or 18-year-old says, hey, I like you, but I can't have you right now, so I'll wait for you. What will you do? Well, I'll tell you, you better be like, get the fuck away from me, creep, because that's a certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Like, you're into minors, and that's disgusting. Anywho, Riley's uncle, Josh, whatever, Maya's chasing him all throughout the series. She wants him so bad, but he's like, no, you're too young for me. You're too young for me. But in Girl versus Ski Lodge or Girl Meets Ski Lodge, he's talking about I like you too. I will wait for you. We'll play the long game. Jail? Like, you should go to jail for that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, that's actually pretty gross. You like minors, and that's weird. And I'm very frightened right now. See, we need to clear our streets of these freaks and these creeps. That's the problem. Disney Channel has a problem, because why was this like, and then the worst part about it is, when he said this, Disney played that cheering sound effect. We're just normalizing 19-year-olds liking 15, 16-year-olds, and that's just perfectly normal. Am I missing something? So that was weird. That was freaky. That was weird. I was like, what is going on? But that's like not even the biggest problem. So I want to talk about this episode where our boy Farkle could have autism, and everybody and their mama on this show is like, no. This is like the end of the world to some of these characters on the show. You would think they said Farkle had cancer the way they were reacting. They were honestly like, there's no way you can have it. No way, Farkle. You're Sparkle. You don't have autism. And in the end, he didn't have autism, but Smackle did. And then they were okay when Smackle had autism. But when Farkle had autism, it was like, no. And it's so annoying. And it was really, really annoying. I was just like, come on, be so for real. Now, another serious thing I want to talk about that the show was so unseriously serious about, this love triangle. Now, if you don't know, Maya, Riley, and Lucas had a love triangle. They were all in love with Maya. No, I'm kidding. They were all in love with Lucas. Which we'll get into Lucas in a little bit. So they're in love with Lucas. This starts off in Girl Meets Texas. Maya is afraid of Lucas riding this bull. He's going to ride it. And she's like, I don't want to watch you. I will never talk to you again if you fucking ride that bull, you fucking idiot. And Lucas is like, what is she doing? So Riley pieces it together. You didn't want him to write that bull. Why? Because you care. You like him. And Maya's like, no. But it's revealed she likes him. So Riley's like, oh my god, maybe I should start looking at Lucas as a brother, and he should start looking at me as a sister, as a way to get her friend, up in there. So she reveals to Lucas, hey, my girl Maya likes you. She wants you. She's down bad for you. She got it down bad. And he's like, what? And she's like, yeah, I'm serious. Like, she has it down bad for you. She wants you so bad. She's trying to get up on that thing. And Riley leaves. So Riley, Farkle leaves. Zay and Vanessa leave. Zay is the token black character on the show. He has no serious moments. All he's doing is there for the laughing comedic effect. So, I mean, it's a Disney show. What do you expect? So, anywho, Riley leaves. Farkle, Vanessa, Zay, they leave. And it's just Maya and Lucas. Now, they're at this campfire, and they're kind of bugging out. Like, they're kind of on one. And Maya's like, I don't like you. I just like to bully you. And then she does this her thing. And then he puts his hands. So he just puts her hands up on her head, and he's like, and then it's like a whole thing. They don't even kiss. Like, but at the time, to me, that was so serious. That was so honestly serious. I was like, oh my god, shiver me timbers. I was quaking in my boots. I was like, oh my god, this is getting real. Like, I didn't even know what was gonna happen. But this love triangle had the worst ending possible. Why do I say that? Because Lucas ended up choosing Riley. Surprise, surprise. But the reason is because Maya didn't like him anymore. Well, actually, he chose Riley and then she realized she didn't like him. But the reason that she liked Lucas was because she wanted to put herself into Riley's shoes, so she experienced Riley's emotions, and that is why she liked Lucas. What a waste of fucking time. Wasted my time. I literally felt like Disney made a joke out of me. Got me so invested for what? For that ending? Like, girl, be so for real. I honestly was pissed when I found out about that. I was like, what is going on? Why did Disney do this to me? And honestly, why are they chasing up to Lucas? Lucas wasn't even the catch. The whole I'm as strong as the horse thing. Shut up. No one cares. I'm surprised no one laughed in his face, because what a joke. Nobody cares if you're as strong as a horse. And I highly doubt that. You're probably as strong as a squirrel that has leg issues. So I was like, what is going on? But the hoes loved him. Was he cute like that? I'm afraid to answer that because I don't want Lucas fans to jump me, but like I get it. I'm not the best looking, so I can tell when someone else is not the best looking. So I was just like, okay, unrealistic. Now, Lucas was supposed to be tough guy. He ended up going to John Quincy Adams Middle School because he got kicked out of his Texas school because he put the paws on someone to protect his friend Zay. I just want to give a moment of silence for that dumbness, because that is so dumb. You expect me to believe he's putting the paws on people? People are scared of him. He's over here knocking people out. No, unrealistic. But another thing that I really, really, really want to talk about, how the whole world revolved around that friend group. They were in class yapping it up, going back and forth all the time, talking about their life problems, and the other students just had to sit and listen to that bullshit. I would have been like, you know what? You want to shut up so I can learn? I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to make it to the 9th grade. Oh my God, don't even get me started on the 9th grade. So they go to high school, and these group of teenagers, they put them in this little pit thing, and they're kind of bullying them, and they stay in the pit thing, and the friend group ends up kind of falling out a little bit because of this pit thing. But the reason that these high school kids are putting them in the pit thing, get this. I want you to guess. If you can guess this, I don't even know what I do. If you can guess this, I would say something along the lines of, I'll do a backflip, but I can't do a backflip. But anyway, the reason that these teenagers are putting them in this pit is because they want them to stay as a friend group. Little me was like, oh, the seniors really care about me like that. That's how they're going to be when I go to high school. They're going to protect me. That is a goddamn lie. And can I just tell you, this show made me want to be a communist. And you may be like, tell me why. Tell me how. What the fuck? Okay, so the communist episode airs. Maya cheats on the test. Maya cheats with Farkle. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying. So Maya cheats. She goes against the honor squad, and Riley's like, no, my girl didn't do it. My girl's good. So they end up learning about communism, and then they end up saying, we're communists now. And I honestly, swear to God, I seen Riley's outfit with the beret and the suspenders and the John Lennon button, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a communist. I want in on that. Give me a piece of that. And I ate that shit up. That's when I should have known I was delusional and I have schizoaffective. That's when I should have pieced that together. But I didn't. So we're here now. And yeah, that's my TED Talk. I just wanted to talk about Girl Meets World. So see y'all in the next one. Bye.